The Action Forum creates a generative space. It's a space where we can talk about ideas and we can sit around a table and not only discuss ideas in the abstract, but then bring them to the personal. And in bringing these ideas to the personal, identifying plans of action. In the identification of those plans of action, looking for like-minded individuals who we might bring along on that journey.
The theme for this week is borders. There's not just physical borders, there's mental borders, there's societal borders, there's so many different types of borders, and many of them exist within ourselves. And so for me, it's an opportunity to reflect on what are the borders that I have for myself and what is preventing me from becoming the leader that I want to become.
I think it's the perfect topic. It's something that people have been thinking about and people really want the space to explore. I was in a session and I left, I was sort of skipping out of the room. And what gives me hope is the people in the room were so absolutely incredible. And the complexity of the conversation and the optimism in the conversation gave me hope.
The biggest border that I see is people judging other people. It's people not seeing their hearts. It's just judging them. So we have to bring that border down. Help them see the human being in them. It's breaking that border.
Different countries has borders, but if we really talk about what we care about, the border eliminates. Education has a border, but if we look at science, technology, humanity, history, we can share so much.
One important aspect for me was that you can bring your family and let your family feel the Aspen values, and especially for my kids, human values, noble values. That for me was one of the highlights of this experience.
Today I was at a cross-generational dialogue in which I had people from baby boomer generation, Gen X, millennials, and Gen Z, and we were able to talk about how instead of passing the torch to each other, it's more important to go through it together and carry it over together.
I love being at the Action Forum because it gives me an opportunity to discuss very difficult issues and discuss them in a very open-minded fashion. With all the problems, global problems and crises we face in the world, it is really important and critical for us to work as a collaborative, to work together, and that's why I keep coming back.
Sometimes it's not the wall that matters, it's the gates. What are the gateways that enable the regulation of exchange across these borders? Because difference is important. We're not going to wipe out difference, and we shouldn't. But we have to have these gates in the divisions that allow the difference to persist, that enable us in an atmosphere of dignity and mutual trust and respect to exchange the best ideas regardless of where they come from. And in that respect, I think that Action Forum provides an amazing platform for people from all over the world to celebrate their difference. And in the course of celebrating their difference, to affirm the equal dignity of all differences.